Hey, what's up guys? It's Dekkster here, and we have a really cool Tempo Pirate Warrior deck. This thing, I've never seen anything like this before. It's got the Fool's Bane action. I've never seen this used. So this is exciting stuff. We also got more Tempo-y cards like Ali Armorsmith and Blood to Ichor. So it's a Tempo deck. It's also got Argent Commander for some good board clear. You know, just something that's difficult to deal with, or something you can almost use as like a 4 damage ping. We got Grommash, which is, you know, a good charge that can be triggered by Blood to Ichor. And then we got Malkorok, which I don't personally have, so I put in Greenskin. I don't want to spend the dust so close to the expansion on crafting that niche card. I don't think it's going to be used when the expansion comes out, but I don't know. So Greenskin. If you guys don't have Greenskin or Malkorok, you could try something like Leeroy. You could do Bittertide Hydra. You could do Naga Corsair. Just any sort of pirate drop would be decent here. We get a match against a druid. We don't know if he's Jade or aggro token, and we kind of got to just assume he's aggro. We have to mulligan for tempo. I'm going to go ahead and keep this 2-drop. It's not played like Pirate Warrior. It's played like tempo. You want to play on curve, which is pretty easy with this deck. We got a lot of good drops here. 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop. So we'll play First Mate. And sometimes, I said it doesn't play like Pirate Warrior, but you know, sometimes it ends up looking like Pirate Warrior with all these drops. But they start getting confused when they see stuff like Fool's Bane, when they see stuff like Blood to Ichor, and, you know, hit them with an Ali Armorsmith. They don't know what to do at that point. Let's see if he's aggro or Jade. Coin into... Wow, okay. So maybe he thinks we're a pirate, and this could help him in the future. I don't know, but it's really not, that doesn't hurt us at all. But we do look like pirate. Okay, we're just gonna keep whacking at him here. Maybe he has a Wrath here to clear the Bloodsail Raider. Next turn we'll throw down one of these two fellas. If both of these are up, we're definitely going with the captain. If just one of them's up, kind of get to choose here. And I think because we still have board control here, I like the Corsair. But the Corsair will be cheaper once we get Fool's Bane, so I'm changing my mind. We're going with the Captain. This will put this out of Wrath range, which is actually really solid. We'll hold on to the Rusty Hook. Will we? Yeah, we could use it to clear one of his Jades if he drops a Jade next turn. Or it could just be used for, I don't know, clearing like a Tar Creeper or something if he ends up dropping that. Okay, he gets the Wrath off, but we got the Corcoran Elite. See, this is hard for him to deal with all this tempo. We also draw another 5-drop, so we'll go with the Elite and continue whacking this dude. And we'll go ahead and use our Rusty Hook at this point, because we got the Fool's Bane coming out. And you know what? If he has no minions, maybe there's no point in even going for the Fool's Bane. Maybe there's no point. Argent Commander on 6. Yeah, we'll hold off on this, because if we equip this, we can't attack anything. We can only attack minions. So we'll go with the Ali Armorsmith just to protect our Bloodsail Raider. He can't really deal with this unless he has another Wrath. A Swipe's not going to do it. He's not running Starfall. And Wrath, he's already used one. Okay. Is he... Alright. Interesting. I don't know. We got a couple options here. We could play the Fool's Bane, clear that, and use the Corsair. Or we can go with Argent Commander for some extra damage to face. We could go Frothing Berserker, which he'll have a hard time dealing with also. And I kind of like the Frothing Berserker, but then we wouldn't be able to play anything else. So we'll go ahead and go with the Argent Commander. It plays nicely on curve, and he just can't deal with it. I don't know how he's going to come back from this. If he drops like a Jade Behemoth, we'll be able to whack it a couple times with the Fool's Bane and just clear it. So he can't do anything. He's gotten a slow ramp on his Jades. Maybe this guy just drew bad or something, but that armor is not going to save him. Okay, it'll save him one turn. He's got 2 of those bad boys, so... oh my god, we got the Grommash. Whatever. We could drop the Berserker and the Corsair, or we could just go Hammer. I think we're just going Hammer here. And we'll go with Hammer Corsair. And we'll just hit him here. Go ahead and clear this guy, because why not? I don't know what he's planning to do with that dude, but he was just holding on for dear life. I guess he didn't want to give us 2 armor. He doesn't want us to have too much health. This is not a big deal. We can hit that 3 times. Oh, with the upgrade, this is actually great. But maybe we don't want to upgrade. We want a Grommash instead. So we'll just whack this dude off. I guess we went a little bit BM there on accident. We didn't need the Grommash. Or maybe we did. But there you go. That worked out well. You see how that just chewed through the taunt? It's actually really good at just protecting your board. So that's such a good card. And if you're not worried about your health, it's good stuff. And usually with Pirate Warrior sort of decks, tempo decks, you don't lose because you had low health. Usually it's because like you lost board or something. Your opponent just outlasted you. So that's good. And a lot of times you lose board because of a big taunt. So that just chews through it. That thing could chew through 2 Jade Behemoths if he wanted to play 2 in 1 turn. He'd probably think he's solid, but no, we whack those guys off. Okay, Lee Sin, Shaman here. This is actually a decent little curve. We could just play this on curve, drop the Cultist, because we don't have a weapon. Let's drop the Cultist. Maybe we get a 1-drop here. We don't. We get another Cultist. Okay. But we're fine with this. We don't necessarily need a 1-drop because he's aggro. It'd be great, but we're gonna play this more tempo-y. We get a lot of 3-drops, so that's a little awkward. So this hand does end up being a little clunky, but it's not the end of the world. I'm feeling like coining out the Frothing Berserker. He would be able to clear it, but he needed like a Flame Tongue Totem in order to do that. He can't Jade Lightning on turn 3, so Flame Tongue would do the trick, but then we'd also kind of clear his board at the same time. Okay, he drops a Turtle, which isn't too difficult. We're okay. We're fine with this. You know, I'm a little bit worried about the Bloodlust coming up soon, but there's no way to really play around that. We'll drop the Captain, which is going to pull out a 2/2 Patches, and then we'll just go ahead and clear this. So we can clear board with these guys, or now we can do it with just 1 Flame Tongue Totem, which is whatever. It happens. But I'm going to guess he didn't draw Flame Tongue. I feel like, okay, he did. I would have used that on the previous turn if I was him, but maybe this is better. Maybe he's just smarter than I am. Okay, he's gonna drop our whole board. So Fool's Bane would actually, it'd be fantastic to get on turn 5. We don't get it, but whatever. We could Kor'kron Elite to clear the Flame Tongue. We could just fire a War Axe to clear the Flame Tongue, and then go ahead and drop a Taunt. And I like that avenue. Really, that's a great avenue. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll drop the Corsair. We could do Bloodsail Raider, but I like having the Taunt. Just as I was saying, we're not worried about face. Here comes a match where we're almost the control and they're the aggro. So if he Bloodlusts here, he gets on 4 targets. It's not going to be the end of the world. And we got a Taunt to kind of soak up a little bit of damage. He gets another Flame Tongue. Wow, this guy's doing really well. He's doing a good job here. We could Ally Armorsmith, which I'm digging. What is that? What was that? Okay, so we can't clear this unless we use a Kor'kron Elite. But this seems like a Bloodsail Raider, Bloodsail Cultist turn. So, or we could deckhand. We could deckhand Kor'kron Elites and kind of clear a little bit more board. which I'm digging here. If he has Bloodlust next turn, he wins. So we're just going to go ahead and sacrifice this bad boy right here. And then we'll kill this. So that stops spawning things, and then we'll just clear that totem. We could have went with these two, but he would have had a little bit too much board. I wouldn't have been comfortable with that. But next turn we could drop the Armor Smith and hopefully kind of turn the game around a little bit. Okay, he's still got a big board though. This is Fool's Bane would be fantastic. He's going very aggressive. Still not drawing that card. Okay, so we'll go with the Armor Smith. Hopefully this gains us a little bit of armor here. If he has a Hex, I'd be surprised. He could be running it though. He could also just go for a Jade Lightning or something, which would really chop. Okay, there's a Bloodlust, and he might actually win on this. But we get a little bit of armor, so I don't think he can kill us. But he's gonna try. And we don't have many more taunts here. Fool's Bane does actually hurt us. So maybe this is rough against token shaman sort of decks. The board flooding's a little bit rough here. And we can't really do anything. If we don't armor up, it's very scary. It's very scary regardless, but he doesn't have 2 Flame Tongues. And he drew really well getting those 2 Flame Tongues. He did a good job. We'll go ahead and drop both these guys down and armor up, just so we can get a little bit more board presence. Hopefully, you know, turn it around. Hope he doesn't have any big taunts. Hope he doesn't have, I don't know, second Bloodlust, a Jade Lightning. A Jade Lightning would be 8 damage to face, so he'd win there. And I'm feeling like he's definitely got a Jade Lightning in there somewhere. But I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have it, or maybe he does have it and he's DMing me. Okay, so he's got 6 damage. So we're gonna survive. Or is he BMing? Is he BMing? Is this a Jade Lightning? Okay, we're all right. But we can't. I mean, we're not all right. We can't clear the board. But he didn't BM us, which is that's some progress. Look at this board we got now. Oh my goodness. But it's not enough. We can't even, you know, clear his whole board here. So this one's a concede. I feel like he had a really aggressive start, and maybe it was wrong for me to not mulligan away the Blood Cell Raider at the start there. It was Blood Cell Raider that I kept, right? No, I kept a 2-drop and a 3-drop. And a 4-drop. But maybe we should have hard mulliganed for 1-drops because most shaman players are aggressive. So there's my hindsight. A mage. Okay. Get a mage here. I don't know about all these Argent Commanders. We don't want them right now. Deckhand just dies to a ping, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it here. Yeah, not a big fan of that. First Mate is much better. So we got a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop. This is going to turn to a 3-drop after I play First Mate. So, First Mate on 1. Still probably the best opening play you can have with this deck. A better 3-drop appears here. So, it does, you know, surprise the opponent. They think we're playing Pirate, so they're going to play that way. They're going to assume we're Pirate. He's going to do all he can to remove us. He's going to think we have nothing, but he doesn't know about the tricks up our sleeve. We're going to go ahead and continue whacking this dude. We don't care about this weapon too much. The only benefit is it drops Corsair to a 3-drop, but we want to play Frothing Berserker on 3 regardless. So we don't care. He didn't Frostbolt here, which is a little bit odd. Okay. So we win that one. That was a little bit weird. Maybe he just thought we were Pirate and he just auto-concede. He just gave in. I don't know. Oh, we won't consider that one a win. So we'll just go ahead and jump into another one here. But hey guys, if you're liking the video, go ahead and like and sub and share. I'm trying to do daily uploads, and come the new expansion, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. So I hope you guys are, looking forward to that. We get the same dude, and he counter Qs us maybe. Because this time he's druid. Interesting. So he probably counter Q'd with the aggro druid. This is again a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and I actually like the Corsair because he's probably going to be aggro. I'm guessing he counter Q'd us. So this might be difficult. This might be a hard match. Innervate Fledgling? Nope. But he is counter Q'd. He's looking bad, boys. Looking bad. First mate into a coin upgrade seems like a good play here. It's going to make the Corsair cheaper. It's going to make the Bloodsail Raider a little stronger next turn, and we'll be able to clear his board. So I like this. We just want to not let him get any board control at all. That'd be great if he can't, develop a board. It's not too big of a deal. We can clear this whole thing. Well, no, we can't. We actually can't. But we'll do a decent job here. And we're not going to run into this dude. We're just going to go face. If he has another Corsair, I feel like he would have dropped it last turn to drop my weapon to only 1 charge. Savage Roar, he's using it to clear board. Okay, we're fine. We're fine with this here. Korkron Elite next turn is going to be pretty solid. We'll go Corsair into first mate. I like that a lot. And we're playing the Corsair now because this has 2 damage. So we're going Corsair, we're going to attack, and then we're going to first mate. He does have a bigger hand than us. I'm a little bit worried about living mana. We don't have a good way of dealing with that, aside from Fool's Bane. And he's getting a lot of decent removal here. We're going to go with the Korkron Elite, and we're going to whack him once. Next turn, we got a couple 3-drops. We can only play one of these, sadly. We're going to have 5 mana, so we can do one of these and armor up. But hopefully we draw into something like Fool's Bane, or, I don't know, Greenskin would be great also. Okay. Deckhand. Deckhand's not bad. It allows us to clear board. And we could actually do Deckhand with the Captain. Do we want Deckhand with the Captain, or do we want to just throw the Corsair down here? He's going to die regardless. So I think we're going to go Corsair. Because, yeah, he dies regardless. We could drop this down. He'll become a 3-2, but we want to clear the Raven. So, yeah, we're going Corsair. Going to whack this dude here and then clear that. So we still have board control. Living mana will suck. But we just have to hope he hasn't drawn it. Another swipe. What is it? This dude's playing some interesting archetype here. Interesting, interesting. Okay, Greenskin allows us to clear this. Decent draw. And he doesn't have another swipe to deal with that. And we got a South Sea Captain to buff this up. We can even clear a Bitter Tide if he were to drop one. He's gonna try and flood the board here. And he's probably going face with that. And this will be a great play next turn. We're going to drop this, and we're going to clear board once again. We don't want him being able to develop a board. And he has no big drops. Living mana is all he can do. So having these guys here is solid. And with living mana, I'm not even too worried about it at this point. He'd have to have like a living mana Mark of the Lotus crazy combo going on. But he doesn't. And he has no more swipes, so we're solid here. This might even be a concede. He has nothing he could do. So even with the counter Q, Pirate Warrior is weak against Aggro Druid. He can't do anything here.
I can see.
All right, guys. So that's how the Pirate Tempo Warrior by Mr Yagut plays. He supposedly got top 100 legend with this, and it definitely takes people off guard. Great deck if you're looking for, you know, a little bit of fun before the season's over. So be sure to check this one out if you got the cards. Once again, replacement for Malkorok. I put Greenskin. If you don't have Greenskin, you can try Leeroy. You can go with Bittertide Hydra. The Reckless Rocketeer would also maybe be okay if you don't have Leeroy or any of the previous ones, but maybe even Naga Corsair. But yeah, be sure to check this one out. The link will be in the description below. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.